So that's step number one, is figuring out what is your purpose. The second thing then is your message. Okay, inside of your purpose, your reason for being, there is a message that's given to you. Your message is to go out there to change people's lives. What is your message? What is that? What does it look like? Your message can come in a lot of ways. It can come in a book, it can come in a product, it can come in a course, it can come in a creation, it could come in art, it could come in athletics. But like, what is the message? Like, what is the thing that you were created to put out there into the world, right? It's gonna be different for everyone. And the last thing is movement. What prime movers do is they move. They move themselves. They're not sitting here drifting, trying to figure out the needs of their body, right? They are figuring out growth and contribution. They're in motion, they're moving. Also on top of that is like, how do you get other people to move? How do you create a movement? Okay, it all comes down, movements are created by marketing, by sales, all the things you do to get other people to follow you. Your job as a prime mover is to gather a group of people and to change their lives. And that's how it works. And we get people to move, number one, by being the example, by being the prime mover in your market, your industry, your community, whatever it is, where you are showing that you're doing things. You have a growth mindset, you're focusing your mind, your spirit, your body, you are actually in motion and movement. And then you have a purpose and you got a message and you're pulling people with you through movement, right? Through your marketing, through your sales, that's how you get people to move. And so for me, as I was mapping out this whole concept of prime mover, like, these are the core things, right? They are the people who have moved away from the needs of the body, they're focusing on the needs of the spirit, focusing on growth and contribution. They grow three ways: mind, spirit, and body, and they contribute through their purpose, being very clear on what their purpose is, by finding their message, and then creating movement both in themselves and in the people they've been called to serve. And so that's what prime movers are, and that's why I think that this concept is really, really cool. It all came initially from Outwitting the Devil, when I first read this, talking about the difference between drifters and driven. If Napoleon Hill is correct, and the devil in his analogy is correct, like 90% of the world are drifting. It's only 2% that are having success. People always say, like, oh, it's so hard to have success. I'm like, is it really? Like, you're not competing against everybody. Yeah, there's what, 7 or 8 billion people on the planet, but you're not competing against all of those. And in your market, like in whatever it is, like it's very, very small. Like, I even look at the market that I'm in, right? The how to make money on the internet, like how to business growth, like it's a big market. And there's probably, I don't know, 100 people successfully in that market. So I'm only competing against 100 people out of billions and billions of people, right? It's crazy when you start thinking about it. Like, if you were just willing to step up and to take on the calling and to go out there and do the thing and have a purpose, have a message and put the marketing out there, like, you're not competing against everybody. You have 98% of the people that you were then called to go in there and help set an example, right? Show them about growth, show them about contribution, and get them to step up and to follow you and transform them into prime movers as well. That's some of the concepts. Again, I'm still playing with this concept of prime mover right now. It's just my favorite thing to think about and talk about, because you are the people I've been called to serve, people who are driven, who are trying to change the world. And we do that through a lot of ways. We help people through personal development, through our company's Secrets to Success, right? We help them through like finding their voice, creating their messages through the Marketing Secrets Company.